is the Brecker, and it's time for learning to talk Italian.
And the word of the day is modulazione di frequenza, which is Italian for frequency modulation, which is what we're looking at here. This is the EK44, which is Elka's contribution to the world of FM synths. This one has 8 operators. Count that, 8. That is 2 more than the DX7 and 4 more, twice as many as the Korg DS8 or the Yamaha DX21. When I think of Elka, I think usually of like big console organs, accordions, things like this Capri, and of course the analog Elka soloist. And we have looked at the Korg DS8. This is Synth World. It's a great synth. The DX21, another 4-op FM synth. And of course, DX7. This is DX7S. A lot of great FM sounds and a lot to play with. This one is brand new to me. I've never played it before. And right on the bat, you can see that it's got this layering feature where you've got literally 2 sounds that can be played and controlled using the 8 oscillators. So that layering effect is quite nice. And looking at the back of the synth, you can see that it does have everything you'd expect. Big, made in Italy. It's got a ROM cartridge or RAM cartridge. And MIDI out and through. But the thing it says is professional. Don't put that word there. If you have to say it, it's probably not true. So what's cool is you have the 2 layers, and you can actually make them into a split if you want. You can control where the split line is if you're into that. I think the layering is probably the most interesting part that I'm seeing right now. There are only 64 sounds on this board overall, and every time you select something you have to hit enter, which is a little bit wonky, but it's fine. At least they're committed to making sure people are not just banging keys for whatever reason. The other thing I'm seeing kind of off the bat that is really interesting is it's got like a control where you can like just turn MIDI on and off with a button. I don't know why you'd need that, but whatever. Another cool feature is that for the 2 layers, I guess they expected that people would probably always be layering. I think that's a good thing. If you play Dress to Impress, you are always layering too. But you do have this opportunity to mix those layers, and that gives you a little bit of opportunity to tweak on the fly. You can turn on the layers as you go, but also, you may just want a little bit of sitar to go with your piano versus it overpowering. And while they say this thing is professional, the build quality is a little flimsy. Like you can see every time you push the button, like the whole front fascia kind of bumps in a bit. Little bit low qual on the Elka front. Usually Elka synths are or organs are built in like beast quality, like for people like me that are just brutes. But overall, like I think this one feels like it's a little bit chintzy. But at least they didn't go like full Casio with onboard speakers, so respect to the Elka team. But I think this one feels like it's got some good capabilities, and I'm definitely going to play a lot more with the sound editing. It's a little bit confusing. You have to put on the editing mode, then you have to select the parameter, and the parameters are listed all across the top of the front fascia there, but they're all in like different sections, so it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. And then the way I can see that the display is making it work is that you use all those buttons that are right between the buttons I'm pressing now and the display and the keys, and those allow you to kind of select your operator, make the change to that particular operator. A little bit, like in some ways, a little bit cleaner than the Yamaha approach, but at the same time, the selection, hitting enter the right moment, and knowing how to do things feels like I need a little bit more schooling, so I'll probably have to practice and read the manual, which apparently is available in German and Italian. Maybe there's an English one, but obviously Google Translate is our friend. So I'm gonna fool around with this a lot more and probably share it with you with some more detail once I learn how to use it, and see if we can use that cartridge for anything. Right now it doesn't seem like it's doing anything, but it might just be empty. So yeah, I hope you are intrigued by this synthesizer as much as I am, and we can start to learn it together. So do like and subscribe.